Hello everybody, this is Level Up Lani and welcome to the game Darkest Dungeon 2. We are starting a new campaign, I believe. I think we're in the Kingdoms section of it, not the story mode of it. Today I am going to be telling you guys how I have found this game. Of course we're going to add my favourite class. If you guys didn't know already, my favourite class automatically on Darkest Dungeon series is Jester.
A murderous melody lingers, long after the final chord has been struck.
Yep, that describes the Jester accurately. So, as I was saying before,
the abyss, one must embrace it.
Before I interrupted, I'm going to just let you guys know how I'm finding Darkest Dungeon 2 against the Darkest Dungeon 1.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence.
Because even though they both seem what you would call the same, they do have actual differences. They do have very massive differences, and even I'm learning right now how to manage this.
Pride, more devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
You keep talking, Mr. Narrator, I'm just going to have my cup of tea. Alright chaps, shall we get going? Alright, that's one of them. Want to make a choice? Always hold press, don't just click.
Onward, and let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
I honestly find the mechanics of Darkest Dungeon 2 a bit more complex than the mechanics of Darkest Dungeon 1. There's a lot more to learn here. And in my personal opinion, the mechanics are very, very different. You also got now character relationships, how character relationships can actually affect the battle and how it goes. I'm still learning that one. Because I'm still learning that one. And I don't know how relationships work on this game just yet. But I'm getting my toes into the water, so to speak. So we're going to click on that. Take all. And also guys, if you hear like bell sounds in the background, that's because my pet cat is with me. And he's going to be probably making a lot of noise. And to be honest with you guys, it's better if I have him here, because if I don't and I lock him out the door, he's going to be meowing at me and you'll be hearing him a lot through the microphone. It's just not worth it, in my personal opinion. Yeah, so when I went on to Kingdoms, I selected the Crimson Court. Was the Crimson Court campaign? And I don't know why, because for me, the Crimson Court campaign on monsters are more difficult than the other monsters. I mean, it's because I was just randomly wanting to pick a story to get started on. Or a campaign to get started on, I must say. So as I was saying, the mechanics on Darkest Dungeon 2 is way more complex than in Darkest Dungeon 1. The battle strategy, as you guys can see here, I was able to learn the battle strategy much faster than the game layout mechanics, which is, for me, quite unusual. But hey, everyone learns things differently. Also, what I did was I increased the battle speed on here by 1.5. You can do that, I think, in settings. And you can increase how the battle is going by 1.5. So basically, I can move, fight, and attack faster. And for me, I actually like that because I like to fight at a more faster pace. That's how I work, but for some people it could be a little bit overwhelming. Depends on you. Now here's the thing. When I first saw this game, I wasn't really wanting to get the second one. The reason for that was because, first of all, I didn't know this game, the ins and outs of it, and I never played this before, and that's why I started on Darkest Dungeon 1. But it was also the visual style. that sort of put me off for a little while.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
He's going to attack. But when I got more better and good at Darkest Dungeon 1, which I am going to be playing episodes back on that very, very soon. When I started to get good at Darkest Dungeon 1, I realised, you know what? Since I'm good at Darkest Dungeon 1, let me see if I'll also be good at Darkest Dungeon 2. And I found myself after a while actually, you know, liking Darkest Dungeon 2, the visuals and all that. So Darkest Dungeon 2 took me a while to warm up to. We're going to go, or should I move him forward actually? I think he needs to be moved forward, the leper. Leper definitely needs to be moved forward. So it looks like he can't do anything at the moment. We're going to let him rest. Oh, flashback. We're doing well here though. This has been better than my other testing campaigns offline.
Straightforward. And effective.
So as I was saying before, it took me a little bit to warm up to Darkest Dungeon 2. And it wasn't the most favourite one I wanted to get first in a way.
A fortune in memories.
But I'm kind of glad I
forgotten.
was sort of put off Darkest Dungeon 2 first, because it helped me to learn the mechanics of Darkest Dungeon 1, which has helped me to understand the second game of the series a lot quicker than if I started with Darkest Dungeon 2 first. Okay. The camp is under siege. We must defeat these cretins. Also, on and off while I've been practicing this online, I have been experimenting with different classes and trying to figure out what classes suit me best for like a main character team. And I wouldn't say this is my main team, I'm still experimenting right now, but I do agree that probably my main team I'll probably keep the leper in. And of course I'll keep the Jester in, of course. We're not moving the Jester unless he unfortunately gets killed. Which in the other campaigns which I played offline, he's been killed multiple times before, unfortunately. My heart ached every time he died. And it doesn't make me trigger something. It's not me saying that I have a heart didn't ache when the other characters died, because I was just as annoyed. But I let you guys know before, Jester's my favourite character in Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2. You can't get me to switch to anything different. Not for this game at least. I think it's because I think in general I can't grab him there, so that's awkward. Alright. I think it's because in general when it comes to like games like Dungeons and Dragons and sort of fantasy type characters, if that's the best way to describe it, I've always liked characters which were rather Joker based, a bard, ones that can influence and heal through music, which is bard or the healer classes. Although I must admit as well, when I used to play a lot of role-playing games as a kid, I would go for the mage or magical characters like the witch or the wizard. There were summoners in some games which I played. I like also playing summoners where you summon animals to fight with you. But yeah, I've always had a warm spot for the bard, Jester characters in like works of fiction. And that won't change, to be honest. We're going to move forward. Awesome. The town has been saved.
However dilapidated, this inn might still serve honorably.
So this is the Curse of the Court I like to say campaign, but the monsters that I've decided to fight with today is the monsters of the Crimson Court, which are more like insect/humanoid monsters by the looks of them. The infection spread must be met with cleansing fire, Control this virulence, that we may have time to develop a cure. All quest steps are communicated on item descriptions. Read them carefully. Alright.
A new dawn. A new disaster.
Yeah, so when I was talking about the layout mechanics, I'm sort of talking about understanding this. Oh, that's too far.
The enemy looks to test our mettle.
I mean, I can try and get over there, but that is going to be incredibly far. So when I'm talking about the mechanics, I'm still understanding about how camps work, how different taverns work. I understand why you need to get to certain taverns before the enemy takes out the taverns. But I still get confused. If I like make a lot of mistakes around here, it's because I'm still learning, basically. So we got camp, and then we got the sprawl, the mayor's melody. Yeah, this is an interesting map. I think we're going to try to, we're here, we're going to go the camp, the sprawl, and then Simon's Call, or I could go up here because they have a flagellant, but I'm trying to honestly make my way to here as well, so we better to go this way, try to at least, because with this game travelling and fighting gets very, very complicated. We're either going to reach there, or or my characters are going to die trying, but I think we're going to do camp, set route.
Mud and rain, resignation and death.
Yes, I'm
This
still
land
understanding.
is truly barren.
Proceed.
Any advantage is a good thing.
So I was learning how all this worked, what item was meant for what, because I was still very, very, very confused. And I think I'm doing a good job, but I'm not going to say I'm a complete expert at it yet, because I know I'm definitely not. Gotta beat these guys at least. He surprisingly did not get hit whatsoever, but these guys got a little bit bruised. We've got combat items. Remove that, heal 5. Removes 1, I think it's 1 stress by the looks of it. Yeah, that one looks pretty useful as well. I like to give... She's not in my team, so I'm not going to do that there. But I like to give them all each like a trinket, so they can use it in battle. In items, trinkets, coach items. Let's see how much it costs to heal them, because they're going to need a healing before heading out. Kingdom in upgrades, that's important.
Supply lines and swords. This
When I first
is how
started to play
wars
this
are
game,
won.
I totally forgot the healing part to heal characters, and I forgot also to upgrade the inn.
Shored up against incursion. For tonight, at least.
Now, fortunately, I am not forgetting that. And I don't really have a plan about how to upgrade things. I just basically look at it and go, okay, I'll upgrade that as I go along. I know if you're a proper strategist, you would not be thinking or doing it this way.
Dig deep.
But the reason why I'm
Find the
doing this
metal
way
to
for
meet
myself
this
is
day's
because I'm
demands.
playing while still learning. When I get really, really good, then I'll be thinking about what specific inn upgrades to do and what needs to actually be upgraded. Yeah, so it was mainly this whole mechanical stuff. This is what I was talking about before. Relationships. I understand what it means in a way, but their function and how it's meant to work and how you're meant to increase it and make sure it doesn't get decreased, I'm still confused on that. A lot of the times my characters have ended up not liking each other quite a lot. I've only ever had one where, you know,
Each
somebody got along with
improvement,
somebody else,
a new variable in the
and the
equation
party
of
still
your
died at the
fate.
end. But what I'm saying is I'm still managing and doing the best I can to learn all this. Alright, that's pretty cool. Can I unlock this skill? Oh, I can. That is superb. That is good. So there can be skills that can be unlocked. I'm just checking for him. No, we're not swapping out the characters. Mastery trainer.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Vulnerability hex. What about my Jester boy? He's got all these skills right here, but I think with the point we got, I want to unlock his skill as well. Nice. Okay, so they are well fed, back to full health. I believe we are going to be ready to set off. Embark. The Tangle. Let's go.
War rewards only resignation.
Okay, so we're going to head into the unknown. Unknown or resistance encounter. I just like going this way. I follow my intuition, honestly. Let's see how this helps us. Sometimes I have followed my gut intuition, it hasn't worked, but you get better as you go along, to be honest. Sometimes there were times where it was easier to go the route where it had the monsters to fight than the unknown route with nothing there, because I got pretty much destroyed when I went down the unknown route, which looked easy or looked harmless as well. So it's like Russian roulette with this game. Desperation makes monsters. I may not be some hero legend, but I am able, I'm hungry, let's Sparta. I felt like that affected the relationship, but okay. I just honestly pick the answers that I like. You know, the reason we do resistance encounters is because I do probably need to get things like trinkets and stuff that's going to help me later on, so I'm purposely going into a resistance encounter. Let's start the fight. I don't know why that condition's blocked still. Condition is blocked still, but I'll figure out as I go along. I do remember though, those flies can be the most annoying. How did I miss that? He was right in front of it. Good grief. Yeah, he hit it alright. Let's try and take out these pods before they transform, I think. They're going to transform into something, I believe.
Stumbling and stupefied.
Oh, they turn into flies. Okay. And he turns that as well. No, he's alright. He doesn't need heal yet, but I still think I need to move him in front. Oh no, we got this one now. Be gone, heathen! sure not to consume our blood today. Hey guys, on a quick side note, because these creatures remind me so much about them, I absolutely do not like mosquitoes. I'm not afraid of them, but the fact that they can land on you without you knowing and suck a bit of your blood out, yeah. Don't like mosquitoes.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Never liked them. How did that... I was asking, how did that reach the hill? But you know what, I'm not even going to go into it. I'm just going to focus
A deliberate
on getting the
and
task done
methodical
at hand.
appliance of harm.
Our cultist needs to heal up, so I am making myself aware of that. Can I do anything here? No. But he needs to move forward. No, it's alright, heal yourself, you're going to need it. I still need you to move forward. Protect the occultist. The one at the back is causing more trouble than it's worth, so I'm going to take him out as well. Keep healing yourself. We actually require you in this team. Nice.
A righteous action. A petty hindrance.
That battle was pretty good. I would say it was medium level for me. It's required some challenge, some planning and strategy stimulation, which is always what I'm enjoying from these games. But yes, a really good battle indeed. The Forgotten Outpost. Oh dear, these guys. Let's see our options. We're not going to retreat. There's actually no point. Let's select this one. That gave a good point. I think that the gold improves relationship. If I try and explain every strategy move that I'm going to do at every single time, I'll be taking a lot longer and not fighting as quickly as I usually do. So if I'm silent for a couple of minutes, I apologise. That's me really focusing on the game. And making sure I don't make a really silly mistake by accident. That's actually going to be beneficial. That's my favourite skill from the occultist. His second one being the ability to heal himself and others with large amounts of HP. Do I need your help, Jester? Not Joker, Jester. I get confused between those two as well. Ouch. Gonna give him that buff because he needs it.
This road
18,
cannot
see
be
what I mean?
walked alone.
Healing large amounts of HP at once. That is very useful to me. Thank you, Jester. Of course they'll go for him.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
It's okay. Do we have anything here we can use to heal? there's so many skills here. That's why I have to be very careful about which one I just randomly choose. Armor break, nice. Target's too stressed, not too bad. Now who needs the most healing right now? It's going to probably be you. They're really going for him. Come on, man, I need you to hold out a little bit longer for me. That's healing from himself, but actually, because he spent time with a buff and healing, I need him to start attacking. Okay, we'll work with that. I knew it. He's at death's door now. And now I know why what that guy's for. We're going to focus more on him and have to take this guy out because he keeps resurrecting all the soldiers that I've killed off. He's going to be the main focus, the main target. Thank you, that was a critical. I think that's why I like this game as well, because this is very, very challenging. Yeah, if I make him pass, he can actually heal.
Anxiety foments
It's risky, but I'm going to make sure to
fears.
still do it. Why I can't reach him at the back, I don't know.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
That's going to stop me from resurrecting all the soldiers. This is going to be much easier to finish off now. Oh, he's close to death's door, that's not good. Do I have anything to help him? Condition block. Why is it blocked?
Awash in turmoil.
Okay. It does say it's like between 0 and 18, I believe, so I'm not even mad about that. Nice one. So what we're going to do, guys, is that I'm going to leave this episode here. I thank you guys so much for coming on and watching me play this little section of Darkest Dungeon 2. In the next episode, we're going to continue from here and see if we can make it to the camp without getting completely killed off. If you guys enjoyed this video, give a like up, and for more content like this as well as talkie simulators and strategy games, you can click the subscribe button below. But for now, guys, I'll see you in the next one, and take care.